Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be profiling my updated Drytron deck profile, just for, I guess, pre-Power of the Elements. I know post-Power of the Elements probably will make a change and that's not too far away, but I've been playing this recently, took this to locals just last night, went undefeated, which was really nice. It's a 41 card Drytron list. I mean, Drytron's fairly solved, I suppose, this format. But I'm kind of doing something a little bit different, and you'll see that, I guess, towards the end of the main deck. But I had a lot of fun with the deck, and always loved playing Drytron, so it was a good locals. Of course, for the monsters, we are always going to be on 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta. I'm currently on 2 Gamma and 2 Delta. And then for the fairies, playing 1 Vanity's Ruler, 1 Diviner of the Herald, and 1 Herald of Orange Light. So only a really small fairy engine as far as just the regular effect monsters go. And even the rituals is fairly cut down, and there is a reason why I've kind of minimized some of the numbers. But I guess when you're playing a Vanity's Ruler build, you only need the 1 Diviner, and then Orange Light is just kind of the last search at the end of that you standard combo. It's an easy card to kind of side out going second, but it's good insurance, I guess, on your end board going first. Then for the rituals, we're only playing 4 rituals. We're playing the 2 Ben 10, playing 1 Natasha, and just playing 1 Draconids. So again, cutting down where we don't need to necessarily, play something like Editon. I often find myself considering Editon just to be, I guess, a waste. This was perfect. Never felt like I didn't have enough rituals or anything like that. And I was able to, obviously abuse Ben 10 a whole bunch, because you're not really ritual summoning too much, especially for your turn 1 end board. So you can use every use of Medium Drytron to just summon out Ben 10 as many times as you are able to tribute it. But otherwise, the 4 ritual monsters, can't go wrong. The spells, 3 Drytron Nova, because obviously we need to see the names, 3 Emergency, 1 Ritual Spell, 1 Fafnir, and then we've got 3 Preparation of Rites, and 1 Foolish Burial. So again, this is all just consistency, obviously apart from Medium Drytron, but just allows you to see names. And when you're seeing Drytron names, generally you're doing well, and the prep just kind of ensures that you're seeing Ben 10 as well, just to really make sure that you're able to combo. And then the last 12 slots taking us to 41 cards is actually, they're not all hand traps, but they are disruptive cards for going second purposes. And, obviously you won't normally see Drytron with 12. Sometimes you'll see them with 6. Sometimes you'll see that like a 45 card list with, Ruler and Droplets. But we're playing triple Ash Blossom, playing the triple Droplet, because in Drytron it's great. Playing double Tactics and 1 Call By. I'm counting Call By just as I suppose not a hand trap, but it has its uses obviously, and the triple Imperm. So these came up really well. When obviously getting hand traps, you have something else to fall back on. The typical end board of the Vanity's Ruler build kind of feels weak. I've just got Vanity's Ruler, and 1 Imperm can stop that, but you do have ways around that with things like Herald of Mirage Lights in the extra deck. But having these cards like Ash, Droplet, Imperm as well to be able to kind of add on to your end board just really insulates your plays and ensures that you're able to kind of play the game and you're not heavily relying on combo. But as well, then going second, having access to the hand traps and then being able to then full combo with Drytron obviously is very strong. So having these 12 cards was great. I didn't actually see the hand traps too often. I saw Droplet a bit. Imperm was really good, but never saw Ash, Triple Deck, or Call By. But what having these cards meant was when it came to siding, I could side in more powerful cards rather than something like, the Ash or the Imperm that is just kind of like it's just a less impactful hand trap. So siding with these cards in the main deck already becomes really easy because you have cards that aren't engine that you can take out, meaning your consistency doesn't drop. Post-siding. The extra deck. The extra deck was pretty standard. There were some things that I would definitely change moving forward. The extra deck was just something I threw together from just some lists online. It's not my best work, but I would definitely make changes post, I guess, this locals. But the double Mubeta, the Beatrice, the Zeus, Downed, and Lyrilisk for the XCs. I mean, these are all very standard in Drytron. I don't really make the Lyrilisk ever much at all. I did rely on Zeus quite a lot going into this, like just going into locals. It's not something I typically would kind of fall back on a lot in Drytron. I like sometimes more of the, I guess, board breaking link monsters. But the way I built the side deck as well, Zeus comes up all the time and I was relying on it quite heavily and it overperformed, which was awesome. Then the one Herald, the one Entis, these are great obviously with Diviner. And then for the links, we're currently on Appaloosa. I would cut this for Underworld Goddess without a second thought. I usually do play Underworld Goddess, just didn't cross my mind before getting 2 locals and couldn't change it, but definitely would have that as Underworld Goddess, just as another card you can summon to help out, hard to out monsters. Boral Sword, I probably prefer this to be access code as well. Boral Sword definitely comes up, but access code, I just feel like you can link climb into it a lot easier. Then Unicorn, Phoenix, Cerberus. Again, we've got space for all these. 1 Herald of Mirage Lights and 1 Link Karibo. The Herald of Mirage Lights is really good. It came up quite a lot. Leaving it on your end board means that you're kind of guaranteed follow-up if they out it. And that works out really well, being able to add back Ben 10, add back Mediana Drytron, and so forth. But that's actually fairly standard, but definitely would make changes. And then the side deck, I was really happy with the side deck. Probably didn't respect some matchups, but it didn't come up, thank goodness. But we're siding the 2 Magic Key cards. I really liked siding this. Not having to dedicate main deck space to it meant that the main deck could focus more on consistency. And if you're going second, these cards are near useless. So having this in the side deck for knowing when you're going to go first was awesome. 1 token collector. There probably should be a Lancia somewhere in here, but currently don't have a Lancia in the main or side deck, but it ended up not mattering. We're playing Dark Ruler and we're playing Mystic Mine. This is my first deck with Mystic Mine in it. Never activated it, so I can gladly say I have never activated Mystic Mine, but the theory of it works out really well, and obviously there's a lot of Drytron lists playing Mystic Mine currently. But again, my game plan was, going second, we're going to try and just negate the board and set up Zeus. And Mystic Mine, Dark Ruler, Droplet, they're all cards that help accomplish that. I wasn't, my intention is never to just, stall out a game with Mystic Mine, but, being able to just Zeus the board with your opponent not being able to do anything feels pretty good. For back row removal, just 2 twin and the 1 reboot. Drytron is fairly resilient with back row, but yep, it was fine. And then the 3 anti-spell, which is just a house this format. But otherwise, that is the side deck. And like I said, really enjoyed playing the deck at locals just this last week. And it was just a lot of fun to play. Otherwise, thank you for watching.